Okay, now watch this. These connections are going to be more complicated because we're dealing with more and more of the fracture of the original whole, thus the name fractal. But what I'm doing is I'm fractivating. I'm bringing all the portions back and telling you the entire story with the individual pieces. But if you notice, this paper started out very plain, just like the original vent. That was just the soil. Then the seed was planted. Now we get the growing. Now we get the micro to the macro organism that we're forming, of course, from their plan here. Now that's where I'm going to bring you to. Check what I said about this. Watch how this works. If things are revealed for them, the secrets, because they practice to find it, well, watch this. Once again, truth's been hidden, but it is in plain sight. Now, what's in plain sight? The plan. Now you know, by the inverse of actions, why they tell you what they're doing, why it's everywhere. It's a game of light and shadows. Wherever you have the shadow, you got the light. They're inseparable. So, at the same time, it's hidden. It's really in plain sight, and that's why they're encoding it and everything. Now, watch this. Plain sight. Okay, well, we're going to go from plain sight to their plan that is in plain sight, and now take you to this. A plane is flat. And what they've done, once you watch the fractal grow, they have, in a sense, ideologically had you perceive that the entire world is flat. In other words, you don't have any perceptual dimensionality. Exactly right. You're not seeing the fullness thereof. You're only seeing things as flat. And guess what? That's obsolete. Fractal complete. This thing doesn't stop. So now you have got plain sight. Plain sight that is just flat. You don't have any dimensionality. Okay? So let's think about this. What's making these guys so much more dedicated and so much more determined? Well, of course, it's the motivation of these secrets being revealed. Of course, all this influx of knowledge is a stimulus. They're working toward a real goal that they themselves can actualize and realize. Well, everybody else is caught in this field of dreams that they can't ever seem to actualize. Now, this field of dreams is going to relate back to what? The electrical field that they're trying to short circuit and alter. It's coming back once again into the mind, as I said, for our side. It is altering their field perception. Now, what's the field perception? Well, it is nothing other than perceptual dimensionality. So here we tie the fractal back up to where they're creating this world is flat. Now your dreams are flat. You can't actualize them into the real plane of reality. So now you have no perceptual dimension and you can't actualize your dreams. Whoa. You just catch that? And I'll tell you, you think that we saw how they're doing it chemically. We saw how they're doing it with the metals, and they're all kind of forcing this on us. Well, guess what else they did to you? They actually got you to do it on your own. What do people believe that the Bible wants them to do? To eat, drink, and be merry. Well, guess what? Don't worry, be happy. Ooh. Sound familiar? Yeah. So while we're eating and drinking their poison, and then of course being quite merry about it, well, you're going to see that all that's connected to this special gift they got coming, if you can understand what I'm telling you. So this thing is a lot more realistic than I think that you realized when I first started out here. Let's tie this back up one more. So if we see that DC is going to be obsolete, well, guess what? AC would have to be new age.